Peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. I'm the person that really believes that positive energy always creates elevation. Okay? You will be amazed at the things you can achieve just by remaining positive. Just by keeping positive thoughts, speaking positive things into fruition and moving from a positive standpoint. Okay? Just from doing those things alone, you can manifest whatever it is that you want to have in this life. Understand that if you're unhappy, it's because you manifested that unhappiness in your life through your thought process. You first thought, I'm so unhappy. Then you start to profess it with your mouth. You start to say, I'm so unhappy. And because you start to think it and you spoke it, your actions was moving in a way that would show people that you was unhappy, okay? So if you want happiness in your life, if you want happiness in your children's life, if you want to manifest whatever it is, financial stability, a nice home, a roof over your head, whatever it is that you want to manifest, you need to keep your vibrational frequency at an all-time high. You need to think that, you need to speak that, and you need to put that law of the universal law of action into motion. Okay? Yeah, Terrell Poole say nanobots are in the food and fruits we eat. Hey, we already know that. We can look, what's understood need not be explained. And the reason I say that is because just yesterday I put a video up of a pill, right? A pill that they are going to use that's going to ultimately release a chip in us. Now, if they can do that with a pill, what makes you think that they can't use food to do it as well? Okay? They can use food to do the same thing. You feel me? They can use food to do the same thing. Don't think that they can't, man. Do not think that they can't, man. But I will tell y'all this, man. Hey, everything that we eating right now is it's a it's a far-fetched. It's hard to go actually pick your food out. Everything is being tainted. Okay? Everything is being tainted, man. Okay, and so without further ado, man, we're going to jump right into this video, man. We finna jump right into this video. I still ain't got my likes up yet, but it's cool. It's cool. I got 44 shares, and I got, 62 people in here, so I'm going to just assume that the other people who have not yet to share this ain't nothing but a bot, okay? So with that being said, the video that we finna get ready to jump into, y'all, is going to be concerning the clothing line that is being made from human skin, okay? Right now, there is a clothing line that is being made out of human skin. Now, I want you guys to understand that, bro, this is not the first time that I've actually heard about this, okay? But right now, they're making videos that will speak on this same content because it was other people who came before me and they spoke on situations, okay? Actually, Macaulay Culkin, you guys know Macaulay Culkin. He was Home Alone. He played Home Alone. The first two Home Alones, the very first two original Home Alones is what Macaulay Culkin actually played in. And he actually spoke on the fact that one time he was in a meeting, he said that basically the producers were trying to basically get him to move out of the house with his mother so that they can have full control over him. And, he wouldn't do it. And they basically, he talked about how, pedophilia was taking place inside of these industries first and foremost, okay? And this is what kind of made him back up out of the entertainment industry because, it was a lot of dark stuff going on in the industry. And he actually spoke on the fact that they would, I think one of the producers told him that they would actually knock children off and then take their skin and use them for the skin on their shoes, okay? So you have to understand that at this point in time, they ain't doing nothing but getting bolder, y'all. They getting more bolder because they don't feel like we'll do nothing about it. Look at what Balenciaga did. They blatantly put things in your face, okay? Because they feel like no matter what we do, people are still going to support us. And if they don't support us, it's going to be people who align themselves with exactly what we do that's going to support us. So what does it matter? Okay? Because majority of the people who align themselves with them are the ones who will be considered to be wealthy, have the more so of the money. But we still have the people on the lower level of life that still will go out and try to live beyond their means, buy Balenciaga, no matter what it is that they're identifying themselves with, okay? No matter what it is that they connect themselves with, they're still going to get out and buy the Balenciagas. There's no wonder that these people will say, F society, we're going to still come out with a clothing line that, that deals with human skin. Okay? They blatantly doing it because they understand that there is not, well, at least they feel like there is nothing that we can do to stop them. There is nothing that we can do to actually stop their income from coming in. And even if we could, we can't even band together long enough to even do it. Okay? We can't even band together long enough to even do it. The next time they push something out in the media about a star passing away or a superstar stepping up and doing something, well, then guess what? The light is going to be out for them. You feel me? The light is going to be out for them. Hey, ain't going to be no more talking about human skin and stuff like that. That's why I asked y'all to share this video. That's why I asked y'all, because guess what? We ain't letting up off of them. We on their top, y'all. We on their top, because when it's all said and done, this could be your child's skin that's being placed on the shoe. Who's to say that they ain't digging up the graveyards and actually skinning our children and taking this skin as well and putting it on these shoes? We have to understand that the people that's actually doing these type of things are nothing but a whole bunch of satanic worshipers. Okay? These are the devil's seed for real. Okay? What type of sick, nasty individual will actually take the skin off of a human being and plaster it on their shoes? What type of person will make a coat from human skin? Who wants to do that? I couldn't even see myself wearing it. And how could you even wear it without it starting to smell like filth? Okay? It don't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. But guess what? They understand that, bro. You have to understand. These people feel like money makes them powerful and untouchable. And this is why we see a lot of stuff like what's going on over there on the islands, what took place with, what is his name? Joesting, whatever his name is. This is why we see them going over there, and we see a lot of our entertainers such as Obama being on the list, Hillary Clinton being on the list. We see Jay-Z on the list, okay? We see Ellen DeGeneres. We see a lot of people on the list that we've supported financially with our money and helped them obtain the status in this society that they have right now, okay? But yet and still, when we say, drop the gavel, Judge, drop the gavel, we want to dig more into this situation. We want to find out what is going on with these coded documents that is being filed in Hillary Clinton's computer, okay? When we saying we want to find out why is Joel Osteen, whatever his name is, y'all, Epstein, okay? And Adrian Marshawn Brown said Epstein. We want to find out, how is it possible that this man has an island over here full of children? How is it possible that he's playing a major role in child trafficking, yet and still nothing is being done about it, okay? How is it possible that people could consider themselves powerful or more powerful than the so-called law that is supposed to protect us, that is supposed to guard us from exactly what they're doing, yet and still you crucify us? You make up things just to crucify us. You see what I'm saying? But when it's someone that's a part of your little boys club or your little girls club, it's okay for them to do. It's okay for them to child traffic. Okay? It's okay for them to start to cut up children and use the blood to keep them young, to eat their insides and things like that. It's okay for them to do that because they're a part of the little boys and girls club. You see what I'm saying? Terrell Poole say everybody except Donald Trump. And look, one thing I will tell you about Donald Trump that I respect about him, Donald Trump funded. This is why they wanted Donald Trump out of the office, y'all. You can hate it or you can love it. He put a big fund up to stop child trafficking. Okay? You think that they wanted to do that when they make a lot of their money? This is how these draconian reptilians eat. You think they really wanted him to come along and take away their funding? Okay? To kidnap these little kids. You going into Walmart, you wondering where your kids are. They over on Epstein, what's his name? What does he say? Epstein's Island. They on Epstein's Island. Terrell Poole say everybody except for Donald Trump. Okay? They on Epstein's Island. Okay? And then when we try to make some noise about it, bro, they'll knock you off before they allow you to get in the way of their bag. Okay? And believe me, Epstein made a lot of money out there. That just shows you how sick society is and how blatant they are becoming with it, especially with what I'm about to show you right now. They ain't had it. They ain't had it because they don't feel like they gotta have it. You feel me? They don't feel like they gotta have it. What they had it from for you for? You ain't gonna do nothing about it. That's how they feel. And half of the society is still under the spell of Levinson. They still being put to sleep by this moon that we see in our sky every motherfucking morning, all the way up to the point of about, I want to say, 2 o'clock. Okay? To about 2 o'clock. They still being put under the spell of sleep. Okay? It's a lot of people whose genetics have not yet begun to activate to the point where they see something wrong about it. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to laugh at this video that's going to come along that may not be in the lab. They're going to laugh at this video despite the fact that I'm giving them facts. Despite the fact that they're saying it out of their mouth. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to sit back and deny. And at this point, you know what I have to say? They're part of the problem. Okay? Those are the agents. Those are the bots. Okay? That are a part of it, and those are the paid agents that are being paid to come on people's pages like man and start to get in these comment sections and say certain things, okay? So if you have not liked this video yet, please go ahead, like it and share it so this information can reach other people other people. So other vloggers probably will see this and want to say, oh, whoa, let me go ahead and share this information and help the God on the way. You feel me? Let me go ahead and do that, all right? So, with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and jump into this video, man. Let's go.
A very terrifying clothing line. So this clothing line was designed by Kayla Arena and Toby Barron, and you can purchase it on Etsy. It's called Ed Gein. I don't know if the whole collection is called Ed Gein or just one specific article of clothing, but let's look at the clothing line. Okay, so
look at this, y'all. Look at how sick this is. This is what I want y'all to see, bro. Who even thinks about this? I want to know, why is this even a topic? When I say a topic, why is this even, like, this should be against the law. No one should be able to do this, bro. I don't believe that no one should be able to come out with a clothing line. Bro, they will, look, bro, if you treat your dog a certain way, they will send you to jail. Okay? They'll send you to jail if you mistreat your dog the wrong way, but yet and still, it's okay for them to foul human beings in this type of way. I wouldn't care if they was passed away. I wouldn't care whatever happened. But look at this, yo. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. What Kevin Gay say? I mean, Kevin, whatever his heart say. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this. It's faces on this, y'all. It is faces, ears, and I even think it's going to be a lamp somewhere in here that's still going to have human hair on it, bro. Society needs to stand up and say something about this, man. Okay? Society needs to stand up and say something about this. It's getting out of hand, bro. And did you notice how she actually laughed at this? She laughed at this, y'all. She thinks it's funny. Because guess what? Even for her to be sitting in the seat where she is right now, she has to be a part of their little club. You feel me? So you mean to tell me that it's okay for them to send you to jail for not feeding your dog, for supposedly mistreating the dog? If you went out and knocked the dog off right now, they would charge you with the murder of a dog, but yet and still, it's okay for them to wear human skin and sell it. It's okay for them to collect it. My question would be, who would even want to sew this? What sick man would even want to sew this, y'all? Look. He even looking like, what is this?
So that's the jacket. That's the flesh Ed Gein looking jacket.
Like, what am I wearing?
Okay, that's the hat.
Look, these are shoes. Look at the hair that's on the back of the shoes. Okay? Look at the hair. On the left side, if you look down, you're going to see the hair that's still attached to the back of the shoes. You feel me? And I told y'all, man, this ain't the first time, you feel me, This is not the first time that they've actually, that I've actually heard about this, because we heard the actor Macaulay Culkin. Now Macaulay Culkin, I hope I'm saying his name the right way, okay? But you all know who he is. This was an actor in Home Alone, okay? He actually stepped up and said something about this. I searched so hard for that video, y'all. Okay? I searched very hard to find that video for y'all, but you have to understand, right now, they putting stuff deep in the archives, because they understand that there's still people out here like me that's digging into stuff and getting to the nitty gritty of it all. Okay, look at this; those are real eyebrows, y'all, and you could tell by how it's being sold, bro. This is real skin, bro. This is not a joke. This is serious. Okay, this is serious. She told you in the beginning where you can actually find this at, and Tony Poole say they have furniture made of human skin. Cannibalism, human meat is sold in markets in New York. This is crazy, man. He said human skin or human meat.
I didn't get that.
Hold on,
Sorry, I'm still...
Drop the nines if y'all can hear me, man. I'm having issues. But yeah, he said human meat is being sold in stores in New York. This is ridiculous. This is beyond me. Okay? Look at this. Y'all see the eyebrows on there? They even left the noses on here, y'all. They left the noses on here. Hair that they couldn't get out of the skin is still covering the lady's eye on the left-hand side. And if you go all the way, look, this is a hat. Who would want to wear a hat on their head? You have to be a sick individual to wear human skin hat. A human skin hat. How is this even fashionable? How is this even fashionable? Somebody please tell me, how is this even fashionable? He say, Briminal Minds say he never seen that in New York, but it's good information to know. Okay? I was actually doing some research, y'all, and I did notice that they have books that's made out of human skin for real. And it's even people that go out and do research. Okay? It's people that actually go out and do research to, well, actually, you know, they collect these books with human skin. Okay? Right. Shemaine Bell say, how sick is this? It's over sick. It's over sick. Look at this. Bro. Now, you don't think that our government should be stepping up and saying something about this? You don't think that it's not humane. This is unhumane for them to be doing this. And yet and still, our government gave whoever the permission to get out and actually create this clothing line. They was given permission to do this, y'all. That's just a fact. Because anytime you open up a business, you have to file with a certain state, right? You have to get a LLC, so on and so forth. And then when you're talking about someone who's marketed the way that this is being marketed, because you have to understand that right now, this news media platform is doing nothing but marketing this clothing line right now by even putting it on their show. By putting it on the television, this is major marketing that's going on right now. And there's going to be a lot of sick people that's going to actually go out and buy this stuff.
And the little ankle booties, yes.
Oh my Christ.
Yes, that's the bra.
Look. And she's so excited about it. Yes, giving. What y'all girls say? Giving. This is what she is. She's excited about this. This lets you know that she with it. She with it. She might be getting an endorsement or something. Somebody helping her along the way. You feel me? Facts. Adrian McShawn said they probably gave them the skin from their victims. Okay? Because we do know a lot of our children actually come up missing, right? We do know a lot of our children actually come up missing to the point where this could be the leftovers. And I'm not even being funny when I say that. This could be the leftovers. You hear me? Catherine says, I heard about the Red Shoe Club, but that's next level. Effing sickos. That's facts. Sickos, man. We have to understand, bro. Look, where is society coming to? If y'all don't believe that right now we living in a time of sacrifice, y'all. This is what we doing, okay? We're living in a very nasty time, y'all, where something like this would be acceptable in society to this day. You have to know that we are living in the last days. It's Endgame. Endgame is on the way. Okay? Facts. I agree with you, Cornell. Cornell Henry say we need to put a stop to this. I agree with you. I agree with you. It say the ones that's molding, young GB say the ones that's molding the skin are the ones that's really sick, the sickest. That's facts. Who would even want to do that, bro? You feel me? Terrell Poole say, yeah, she's with it. Rituals, witchcraft is real. That's facts. You have to understand that. That's facts. You feel me? Look at this.
We got a wallet. The guitar strap's pretty dope.
The guitar strap is dope.
Yeah.
Now, they got a wallet and they got a guitar strap. Okay, you have to understand that when we talk about rock music, okay, or whatever they would want to call that type of music, that has been associated with Satanism for a very long time. We go back all the way back to Kiss. Go back to Kurt Cobain and people like them. These people already had aligned themselves with Yakub, okay? A long, long time ago, they had made bargains with the devil in order to get to where they were, okay? Way before hip-hop was even involved with it. Rock was involved with it. So it's understandable why they would have guitars. It's understandable why they would have guitars. And I wouldn't doubt it, you know what I'm saying? If a lot of more people was actually I'm talking about major people that would be considered to be there's a book called The Delectable Negro. I'm gonna have to check that out, Larry Battle. You feel me? But I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see a lot of the major rock stars begin to wear straps like this. That wouldn't be nothing but more advertisement for the people who deem this okay. Okay? It wouldn't be nothing more than advertisement. You feel me? This is very sick.
Guitar strap makes sense. Okay, that sap.
You heard what she said. The guitar strap makes sense. Now, this is a purse. A purse with faces on it. Just look at the back. Ugh. It just made my stomach turn. Look at the back of it. Look at the back of it, y'all. Right. Sydney Mindy say deaf culture is getting worse and worse. Look at this, bro. Look at the back of it, bro. It looks like it's molded in the back. This looks, man, this is something straight out of a horror movie, y'all. This is something that is straight out of a horror movie. Facts. Go ahead, Regina Richardson. Get your shades. Get your shades, man. Facts. If you need some, visit the website and get the shades off the website. You feel me? It don't make sense, y'all. We got to wake up out here, bro, and start to understand that the society that we actually living in is sick. It's being ran by a lot of sick individuals as well. You feel me? Terrell Poole say, not she said it's really dope. Yes, rock is satanic. I've been in the music industry. Reason why I turned down 7 deals. Hey, people know what's going on out here. You feel me? People know what's going on out here. Y'all better understand, bro, this is a sign of the times, okay? This right here is a sign of the times. It don't get no realer than this. For people to walk around with human flesh attached to their body and think that it's okay, lets you know that we only got a little bit of time left. Look, in the near future, bro, what else is going to be taking place? What else is going to be taking place? Kenneth Lehman. Shout out to Kenneth Lehman, man. Shout out to Kenneth Lehman, man. We see you in the building, God. You feel me? Silence of the Lambs. Wow. Kia Robinson say, Silence of the Lambs.
Is creepy as fuck because the nose actually pops
Right?
out.
I feel the same way. Like, I'm holding back a puke.
Yeah.
I like nipples, though.
Okay, that.
Look at this. They got wallets, Coach bags. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming that this is like a suitcase at the bottom with the red handle on it. They got lampshades, y'all. Now I'm gonna only assume that when the heat from the lamp actually, or the light bulb actually hits the skin, It's going to be the most disgusting smell that you could ever imagine. You feel me? Who came up with this? Who came up with this? Matter of fact, I think she said the name of the people in the beginning. Say Peter will send you to jail for warning animal skin, but not this. That's facts. Larry Battles. You feel me? This is what I keep telling y'all, bro. Like, you have to understand, bro, that when something like this takes place, it was approved from the up. It came from the up, the higher echelons, bro. Okay, because someone who was in the power to actually say we don't want this type of fashion in our culture, they would shut this down. So it's obvious that someone is saying that this is okay. I'm saying the same thing. Angel Taylor, she says, why is this not illegal? Nadia Bynum say they also have cannibal restaurants that are open too. You gonna have to send me some video. You know, I'm gonna research that, but send me some videos on that. I wasn't mad digging into this because it's getting real deep out here. I told y'all a long time ago that they were preparing us for cannibalism. Okay? They prepared us for that when we talk about the situation with Jesus, where we eat his blood, where we eat the flesh and drink his blood in church. They prepared us for that then. You feel me? But look at what they're doing now. Only person I can see having this in their home is a Satan worshiper. Someone that's really dark in light. Okay? That's the only type of person that I could ever see this having this type of stuff in their house, y'all. Look.
Lamp, because there's hair. That grosses me out the most. I've never seen a lamp.
Look at the hair. Look at the hair on the lamp over the lights, y'all. Look at the hair. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, right?
And we
Like,
have
I'm getting
another
sick.
that I feel sick. And then there's the other wallet. Okay, you guys get the idea.
I don't feel healthy right now.
This is crazy.
$5 or less. Murder with Friends merch.
Cost an arm and a leg.
Could be a good prank though. If like I showed up to Pop Trigger with that flesh jacket, what would you say?
I will be honest.
You love it?
No,
Look at this.
Actually, surprisingly,
You do.
And Facebook, this video is all for fair use. It's all in fair use, y'all. Okay, don't come on my page. This video is all in fair use. It's for educational purposes only. I want to warn my people and let them know what is exactly what I want to wake people up out here and let them know what is going on. Right. Sydney Mindy say you can't be a part of nature doing SHIT like this. Got to be aliens. I've been saying that for a long time. We have to understand that aliens are the ones who run our society. Okay? Ain't no human being, ain't no God or no human gonna sit around and say, hey, why don't we just gut somebody out, use their blood for our face to keep us young, okay? Eat their insides, and then while we at it, why not just sew their skin together and make wearables out of it? Huh? Why don't we just use their skin to make wearables out of it? They had to be at a dark party one night, y'all, burning at a what do they call them? I can't even think about what they call them. They call them cookings, whatever they call them. They had to be at one of them one night, sipping blood, y'all, eating a little flesh, and decided, hey, whatever we don't use, how about we just make a fashion line out of it? You feel me? How about we just make a fashion line out of it? This is something that they had to be doing, y'all. Okay? We better start waking up, bro. Y'all make sure y'all share this, man. Share it. If you ain't shared it already, man, share this, man, so other people can see what type of sick mess is going on. Please share it, man. That should go without being said.
Oh, the line does not appeal to me.
Let's see what they got to say about this.
And I thought for sure when I saw the
I
headline,
thought you would like it.
something would appeal to my dark and sinister side, but actually, I think it's pretty gross. However, absolutely.
You heard what she said. She thought something would appeal to her dark and sinister side. Even if that's a joke, I don't even see how it can be found funny. Okay? Because ain't nothing about this can ever appeal to me on any level. Okay? On any level. There is nothing about this that could ever appeal to me on any level whatsoever. All right? This is completely sick. I wouldn't even let nobody who wears this type of stuff around my 360, let alone in my home. Let alone in my home. I'll be too busy thinking that you plotting on sewing my skin together. Spook G say she definitely drinking blood. He said she is definitely drinking blood. I would have to agree with you on that one. I ain't gonna lie, she got to be drinking blood. Feel me? What else is she doing?
Based in truth, I don't know if this was a coincidence, but we are covering Ed Gein next week on the show.
No way.
Yeah, so that's the episode where you can learn about all the items he did actually make from human skin.
Are these really leather jackets?
No,
or are they
they're
faux
latex
leather?
and-
Okay, so they're latex. I was going to
that's
say
not
because
even that comfy,
I was going to
then.
say leather is flesh anyways. This is just
Hold on. Is she saying that this is, hold on. She's saying leather flesh. Well, I don't know what she's saying. She's basically saying that this is leather. I don't believe that shit.
Seems to make sense rhetorically to me is that, you know, when you wear a leather jacket, you're wearing the skin of stuff.
Yep.
And rather than, I think there's one way they could have done it where it looks kind of like human skin. You're like, the same way you're like, is that leather or faux leather? It could be like, is that leather or is that a person's skin you're making it out of? As opposed to the grotesque, over-the-top, physical stitching and redness that makes it look so gag-inducing and disconcerting. Like, I get it. That is a very visceral message that people who look at fur coats and go like, oh my God, feel that I feel now looking at my friend's skin get sewn together.
I love it.
Look. Bro, this is sick, bro. How can you compare leather to human skin? There is no way possible that you could ever compare a leather coat to human skin. I don't understand. Okay?
That's a good point because just because fur coats are dyed or leather is dyed, if it wasn't, what would it look like? You are wearing, as you said, the skin of an animal. And there's so many alternatives. Like my boots are velvet people. So there's velvet, faux leather looks just like leather. But yeah, I thought this jacket was leather, but I guess it's latex.
Would
but
you wear anything like this?
No,
If
God,
you had
no.
to wear one
God,
item,
no.
if you had to wear one item from the collection that we saw, what would
the
you
guitar
wear?
strap.
You can't wear a guitar strap just
Yeah, no one
around.
sees it.
What would you wear?
Hey, y'all, drop them nines if y'all can see me. Can y'all still see me? Please drop the nines if you can still see me. Because I don't know what's going on with my, at this point, I'm froze, y'all. This point, I'm froze. Okay?
I can't, nothing.
If you had to.
If I had to.
Yeah.
Right, I'm frozen.
Can we go through?
For whatever reason, I'm froze, y'all. I don't know what's going on, man.
Just to see.
We got the briefcase, the satchel.
bag.
I don't know what's going on. I'm frozen, but guess what? Y'all can still hear me,
The
man.
wallet kind of looks like.
Grace, would you wear the bra?
Are you out of your mind? That's not a sports bra.
Grace, what would you wear? What would you wear?
I'm froze.
Yeah, God, they're all so bad. Maybe the hat.
I
Fuck
kind of
it.
want one of us to get it and just go walk down the street and see what people say.
And for whatever reason, man, they love, look, for whatever reason, they love to kick people out of my lives, y'all. They love to kick people out of my lives, y'all. It don't even make sense. Okay, so am I still moving, y'all? Because I don't know what is going on, y'all. For whatever reason, my camera on my end has gotten froze. Okay? They froze me on my end for whatever reason. Okay? I'm being froze over here for whatever reason.
Looks kind of like the. Remember when the person repainted the Ecce Homo?
They froze me up, y'all.
On the
These people
wall?
crazy,
That's what
man.
It looks like to
Wait,
me.
can I see the
Jesus.
satchel?
Let me see,
that
man.
settle
This is
like
crazy.
your nose pokes out. That scares me.
Oh, God.
On two
It's so
spots.
disgusting.
Okay.
On two spots.
But I like that, like, The zipper pull looks normal.
Okay, now I see what the issue was, y'all.
Very bottom.
My battery was
Why
down.
is the tongue coming out? Like if they
Okay,
had
my battery was. Guess what? We good. We back.
instead of the belt.
Good.
Look at this.
Good.
And it would be like a tongue piercing.
Accuracy.
This ain't nothing cool about this. I don't even see how they would say this is cool. How could they say something like this is even cool, y'all? I never understand it, bro. I never understand how you can even vibrate at this type of frequency to even assume something like this will even be cool, man. This is the type of people and the type of things that we have to actually watch out for that's going on in our society. I don't know who sent me this video, but I want to thank you for sending me this video because this is the type of content we need to be pushing to society, okay? We need to make sure that people really understand that it's things like this that's actually going on, okay? We've seen a lot of people that are partaking in the music industry, in the entertainment industry, in the sports industry, so on and so forth, that are actually partaking in things like this on a major scale. Okay? It's happening on a major scale, let alone it's actually happening on our level of life. Okay? It's actually happening on our level of life. What is going on now? What is going on now? Please save me. This is going on our level of life. Look what they doing. Whatever is going on, bro, I'm being played with. Okay, here we go. Gosh.
Ed Gein had
Okay.
like way more.
This is going on, bro, on our level of life.
They did.
This is going on our level of life, y'all. We need to understand that. This is something that we need to understand. I don't know what's going on, bro. That's them spirits, man. They don't want these type of messages to get out. You feel me? Sydney said even their posture looks unnatural and uncomfortable. Facts. To even be talking about something like this on any type of television or any type of show is just, and then to say that it's cool is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. But yeah, this is the type of stuff that we need. You feel me? Terrell Poole say, remember that flying saucers we saw that night, and you was like, what's that? Remember you have the sight to see. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while probably. I actually know who Terrell Poole is, man. I know the guy. Okay? But yeah, though. I'm telling y'all, man, I've seen a lot, bro. I have seen a lot. To be honest, man, me and my son, I want to say a couple years ago before Christmas, we was outside. Actually, this before I started to get into my level of spirituality. I hadn't even begun to wake up yet. We was outside putting lights up around the house, and we actually did see like 3 lights following behind each other, and they kind of looked at like, as if it was like Santa Claus or something. But we already know that's a demonic thing. You feel me? But it's real stuff going on out here, y'all. Believe that. You feel me? Terrell Poole say, bro, when I spoke about what's real, they restricted my account and strange cars was following me. I believe you, God. Believe me. I believe if I told you what was going on in my life, bro, you wouldn't even be able to fathom it. You wouldn't even be able to fathom it. Regina Richardson say, the name Trigger speaks volumes. You feel me? Shermani Bell say, so unfortunate people won't stand up for what is right. Stay woke. That's facts. They ain't. Man, people care more about money and what other people think about them rather than setting the pace for their children to come along and live a life righteously, to live a righteous life. Okay? It's too many people out here, look, every day, bro, because we don't have people or in the right places that's speaking up for the right thing. Our children are being subjected to a life of materialism. They're being subjected and they're being taught to think that if they don't have the most money in the world, if they're not wearing the fanciest clothes in the world, then they're nobody. Okay? They're being programmed in these schools all the way from the age of kindergarten, which would have been about maybe 5, all the way up until the age of 18, they're being programmed. We was programmed, okay? Not to mention that they're also being programmed through the televisions as well, okay? So my reason for saying that is to say, what makes you think that if they was to put these things on artists such as Lil Durk, okay, Moneybagg Yo. If the females start wearing it, like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, what makes you think that it wouldn't be that easy for them to persuade our children that they need to be wearing human clothes? It'd be just that much easier. See, this is what they've been able to do through social engineering. Okay? They've been able to do these type of things through social engineering. Okay? They've been able to know that if they did a certain thing from a certain standpoint, then we would just fall victim to it. We would just follow the trend. So if they put into, if they started making basketball shoes out of human skin, 9 times out of 10, everybody would begin to wear basketball shoes because they would start to think that this was the thing to do. It's trending.
Nipples a lot more.
Yeah, it had nipples though. I think the nipple thing is cool. Like I think if I had a normal,
I'm getting a weird reaction all of a sudden.
Look,
I don't know. I like the nipple thing. I think if you just put nipple, like my friend in college had like an extra nipple randomly,
And
and
you
I
wanted
saw
to look
someone
at it all
the.
the time?
I was at Tender Greens in line, and someone had a nipple on the back of their neck. Like, oh my god, what a fun little, Easter egg. I think we should have.
this is like creepy sense of humor for me. This is like a creepy sense of humor. I ain't trying to wear nothing like that. I ain't trying to wear nothing like that at all. Facts. Been saying this forever. Terrell say we must take our kids out these schools and shut TV down. That's facts. Facts. You hit it right on the head, Kia Robinson. She said just like Lil Nas X shoes. That was actual blood that was in those shoes, y'all. And then we had Nike come out and say that they didn't know that this was taking place. Okay? That was actual blood that was in those shoes. And then we had Nike come out and say, oh, we didn't know that this was actually happening. Nike, why ain't nobody got sued yet? Tell me, if someone actually decided to step on your toes enough to decide that they wanted to put your logo on someone's shoes that you didn't know about, why is it that nothing has been done about this particular situation yet? You feel me? Say, what he say? Guess I didn't know. It's a broadcast that's under the broadcast that sends programming frequency, program our minds, stop watching TV and get rid of smart TVs. This smart tech is our enemy. Oh, that's fact. That's a part of the quiet war. We have to understand that this is part of the quiet war. Adrian Mashawn Brown say they knew. Facts, they knew. They was in on it. But they was just hoping, like so many other things, that shoe would have went over a lot of people's head. Notice that they allowed the shoe to sell out. The shoe sold out within an hour. That tells y'all how many sick individuals that actually live in this society. Okay? The shoe sold out in less than an hour. You feel me? That's crazy. Facts. Say it's his demonic truth speaking. He can't help it. That's facts. Yeah, Spook G's. I agree with you. Nike did know. They knew for sure.
Nipples on random things like your pants, but it doesn't need to look like sewn together skin. I think just like if on the knee of my pants there was a nipple.
Is Ed? I can't wait to watch your Ed Gein episode. Is Ed Gein the one that inspired
Psycho,
Yes.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Buffalo Bill and South Hill.
Hey, and Charmaine, that's the sad part. That money is able to speak louder than opinions. That's the sad part. And that's the reason why when you talk about people that's not on the level of stardom and ain't famous, this is why, so many things are unable to reach people because they look like, who is he? He don't have no money because society has taught you that you are not important if you don't have money. That's a sick thought process. Society has trained us to think that what you have to say holds no weight because you don't have any money. Okay? You have to have money for me to listen to you. This is what society has taught us. You feel me? It's crazy. And you know what? We truly have to get outside of that man state, bro, because there's so much more that's going on right now. Can't y'all see what's going on? They already fooled us with this fake situation that took place all 2021 and 2022. Well, I want to say, what is it, 2020 all the way up to 2021 and some of 2022? They already fooled us with that because they was able to trick us through the fear-based social media, not social media, but news propaganda platforms. Okay, they was able to trick us with that. They tricked us into running in the stores, emptying them out so that they could bring the new food in, and and having us ultimately eating it, running to the hospital because they tricked us to believe that they was gonna save us. They tricked us to eating the food, okay, and then we ended up having our organs shut down, so on and so forth. They've been doing this for years. That ain't the Ebola. All the other so-called viruses that came along was a part of that same game plan, okay? Not to mention that right now, they're tricking us into going out and continuously buying drugs, okay? Because this is going to go over a lot of y'all head. A lot of people are transitioning right now at this very moment due to drugs. We have not seen this many people have heart attacks, okay? Asthma attacks, strokes, and die of diabetes in forever. When we was coming up as children, most of you who will be in your 30s and up, at this point, or in your 30s and up, you should know what I'm saying is true. How many people did you ever see in the past actually transition to the things that I just said? Not too many. You feel me? Not too many people actually, when we was coming up, has actually transitioned due to the things that I'm telling you right now. And yet and still, no one has even batted an eye to it. No one has even started to think what is going on in society that will cause so many people to actually begin to transition from heart attacks, asthma attacks, strokes, and so on and so forth. Majority of these people are transitioning right after they took a pill that came from the pharmacy. Right after they went to the drug dealer and bought marijuana, okay? And ain't nobody questioning this. Yet and still, we got Chicago mandate or making it okay for drug-induced homicides. They making it legal. You can now sign out as of January 1st. You can now sign out on your own signature for a for a drug-induced homicide. Okay? You can now second-degree murder. You can now walk in the house, man, if you're in Illinois, smack your woman, and if she fall and bust her head on the dresser corner and ultimately end up passing away, you can get out on the signature bond because it holds no weight. I'm trying to tell y'all, and I told y'all when this first took place, what was going on, okay? They're setting the city up for failure, okay? It could be possible that we're being put in a place to where, you feel me? It could be possible that we put in a situation where, they setting us up for the purge to take place. We have to understand they always show us what it is that they want to do. They always show us what it is that they want to do. They showed us in the movie that the purge was going to take place, right? So with that being said, we know that some way, form, or fashion that it could be coming. You see what I'm saying? Facts. You heard what he said? Marijuana is dangerous, or make sure it has seeds. Fact. At this point, we need to be growing our own. If you're going to be doing anything like that, you need to be growing your own, man. Facts. We most definitely need to unite, Regina Richardson. Okay? I would tell you, if you're going to buy marijuana, man, go get it from the dispensaries, because right now it's a lot of states that's actually making it legal to actually smoke marijuana. But, when we talk about a community being involved in things like this, then we have to understand that, even the dispensaries will be involved at that point, okay? Even the dispensaries will be involved at that point. So, with that being said, we will have to then understand that nothing is safe. We will have to then understand that nothing, and when I say nothing, I mean nothing is safe. Facts. Janelle Rodriguez say we need to grow our own everything. I totally agree with that. We most definitely need to grow. I'm going to tell y'all what we need to do, bro, is get our own plot of land, bro. If we're going to beat a system, we need to do everything that the system did in order to take us under control, okay? First and foremost, we need to go get our own plot of land. We've spoken on this on several occasions. That's the first thing we need to do. The second thing we need to do is re-educate our children. So we need to build schools that's going to actually teach our children how to heal from a holistic standpoint. How to heal from a holistic standpoint, okay? Then we need to teach them how to grow their own food. because this is one way that society has taken our power away. They put grocery stores in every one of our communities, and it's ultimately took the trade of being able to grow food away from us. So we need to be able to teach our children how to grow food. And the reason I'm saying our children, because we understand that our children is the next generation. Our children is going to be the next generation. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm normally looking into the other camera. So if I'm not looking dead at you, it's because I'm looking into my camera. All right. But yeah, we have to understand that our children is the next generation. And this is why I'm saying that our children. You think that they take your children to school every year? They put your children in school every year because they understand that it takes 13 to 15 years to indoctrinate a generation. So they put your children in school for 13 to 15 years for the same reason they put you in school, and for the same reason they put us in school, so that they can indoctrinate us with their theories and their stories and their lies based on the history that they want us to learn. Okay? So the most important thing that we could do is build a school for our children and teach them how to grow food. Teach them how to get back to holistic healing, okay? Teach them how to actually filter the water without using the poisons that is being put in the water. These are the things that we need to do, okay? What else we need to do? It was other things that we spoke on. We need to build our own medical centers, because we understand that the medicine that they're giving us is nothing more than a potion. It's a lot of people out here, man, they hard set on not on magic. They don't want, but every day you subject yourself to magic. We have to understand that it's a polarity to everything. It's a good and a bad side to everything. And it's all about the hands of the beholder. When you walk into the store and you get medicine, it's nothing more than potion. When you go and get A&D ointment, it's nothing more than potion. When you sit your children in front of a camera and you tell them to make a wish and blow out the candles, you are subjecting them to candle magic. When you sit them in front of the television, you are subjecting them to chakra magic unbeknownst to you. Okay? Everything that they do is all about, you see what I'm saying? Look what he say. Some people are teaching our kids to be nice to strangers. This is sick. You feel me? So it's all about rebuilding ourselves and reestablishing ourselves from the ground up. We need to go from the ground up. But even then, you have to understand that once we start to step outside the guidelines, then we need to make sure that we got an army together, y'all. Because if we don't have an army together, bro, they're going to come in and crush us. You need to understand that. Because the chance of people walking outside of their structure and coming to ours to live a certain way is going to be dangerous to the people who decide to step outside of it. Okay? You have to understand that. You feel me? You have to understand that. It's a dangerous situation to say, hey, let's go build let's go buy our own land. Let's build our own communities. That's another thing we have to teach our children. We have to teach our children how to become builders, how to build, how to structure homes. But for me, I would think that wouldn't be hard, because there's so many people whose third eye is starting to calcify itself to the point where, they know these trades. We have builders. We have people inside that are part of the holistic healing community. We have people that know how to farm. We have people that actually know how to filter the water. We have people that know how to properly educate the children, who have the knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? So that wouldn't be a hard thing to do. But the hardest thing that we could ever do is to be able to maintain the community that we set out to build. Because once they get knowledge of it, once they start to actually get knowledge that this is what's going on, bro, they're going to use everything they got to continuously tear that building down and instill fear. Because you have to understand, fear has been the way that they have controlled society for the longest, and they were able to do it through the media platform. Okay? This is how they was able to do it, through the media platform. Okay? So, you know what? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. But the question is going to be, are you willing to die behind it? Okay? That's going to be the biggest question. Or are you going to run back to the Matrix, because they decided to drop some bombs on you. They decided to send some hitmen in there. They decided to filter your food or poison your trees. Okay? That's going to be the biggest question. You feel me? I feel you on that, Aaron Warfield. Aaron Warfield say, work together to be the tribe that we was meant to be. Facts. but someone always comes looking out. Then you have to understand that along with those type of things, then you have to worry about the agents that's going to be placed inside the community to let them know what was going on, to give them the ins and outs. Because, I mean, even when it comes to having a strong military team, I would think that wouldn't be impossible, seeing as how it's people in the military that's starting to wake up, and they can teach us how to build a defense that would allow us to last long enough to maintain and to continuously grow. But you have to worry about the people that's going to be on the inside. Because, you know, this is possible, y'all. When we talk about the situations like, when we talk about situations like, when we talk about situations where we see the Gullah Geechee Wars and how they actually did those things on their own without the help of an organized group of people. You feel me? We know that this is something that we could do. We know that it's something that we can do, but are you willing to stand your ground no matter what? Okay? When you talk about doing these type of things, man, you have to be willing to DIE about it. If you not, you might as well don't even step into that ring. Because things can be fine and dandy, bro. But it's going to be a lot of people that's going to come in and it's going to switch up. It's going to be a lot of people that's so used to living the life of charity or what they would consider a life of charity. And, you know, like this, they ain't going to be able to withstand living that way. So they're going to come running back to family members, so on and so forth. How many people you know that can live without a cell phone? Okay? Because when we talk about doing something like that, cell phones can be a possible risk factor in terms of tearing down everything that we set out to build. You feel me? So it's a lot of things to take into account when we talking about doing these type of things. You feel me? Facts. We most definitely have agents. We got agents too. We'll send them in. Facts. Larry Battle says one of the keys is unity. I feel that 100%. That's the biggest key. The biggest key is unity. Facts. Sydney Mindy say agents like Men in Black. Oh, Ben Winter, we already know that we don't die. We know the energy can only be transferred. So we understand that death is nothing more than an illusion, and people need to start realizing that now. They taught us the fear book when in fact every other religious group, every other person, even the Bible says that death should not be mourned, but it should be a celebration because it's actually a homegoing. You are going back to that from which you came. Okay? But guess what? They've instilled fear. They've instilled fear in us. They've made us fearful when it comes to death. You feel me? Adele Taylor say, we got to be warriors. So yeah, y'all, look at this. This is just disgusting.
Pretty
Those are the most
freaky.
famous ones, yeah.
Pretty freaky. And is Ed Gein still alive?
No, he is.
I can't believe this, man.
It's creepy as fuck because the nose actually popped.
Right?
So that's the situation.
Look at this. This is what society is coming to. Levante say you need black think tanks. That's facts. Larry Battle say all skin folks ain't kin folks. And we most definitely know that. We most definitely know that. Ramil say, you ain't never lied. In prison, we were supposed to stand up to them mistreating us. And out of the whole unit, it was only me and one other guy standing. That was my last time locked up. That's right. He say, that right there told me many things about what we stand on today. That's facts. Let's take the situation with Kyrie Irving, y'all, and Kanye West. We got to look at that situation. When we take into account the situation with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, we should let you know that it's going to be a group of people that ain't going to be wanting to stand with us because they're going to be still caught up in today's society and everything that comes with it. Okay? And this is why when we talk about change, it's going to be very hard. When we talk about the now eat the beans, this is why we have yet to get our land back. We ain't got our land back yet because it's so many people, bro, that's caught up in fear. Because they have yet to understand that fear is what keeps us in a stagnant motion. Okay? Once you can overcome fear, then you can no longer be controlled. Okay? You can no longer be controlled, man. So, with that being said, man, we most definitely got to wake up, y'all. It's time to wake up, man. I'm going to ask that you guys go ahead and share this. And as a matter of fact, if you're not following me on YouTube, man, please go over to YouTube at I Am Awakened, okay? Hit the bell, and once you hit the bell, select all right? And if you learn anything from this live, please go ahead and share it, man, so other people can actually find out what is going on, man, with this situation right here, all right? Please, okay? And so, with that being said, I want to leave y'all as I came, man. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive, y'all. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashay.